Being an independent agent certainly is an advantage. You can react to the market far quicker. You've got local knowledge. There's no change around of staff like there is in some of the larger companies. Allen Heritage started in 1998. Initially we started off with sales. Very soon we began lettings, and that did extremely well. We've also added domestic energy assessments. We can do our own energy performance certificates. We can supply HIPs. And more recently we've added property maintenance in as well. We've got such a portfolio of properties under management now that it's made sense to employ our own people to do property maintenance too. But that's a service that we've been offering now for a little while, and that's working extremely successfully. Of course, one of the services that we do offer is financial services. We've worked very hard over the last few years and partnered with one of the leading firms to make sure that we can offer excellent advice on mortgages and source some of the best rates that aren't even available on the high street. We started in West Wickham, and we did very, very well there. Found a lot of our applicants that were buying in West Wickham had a property to sell in Shirley, and we wanted to be able to help them, so we opened a Shirley branch, and that did very successfully as well. And as a result of that, we opened the Beckenham branch.
Which means the coverage that we can give within that unique triangle covers a great deal of the borough of Bromley and a great deal of the borough of Croydon. When we take a house on the market, first thing that we do is visit the property, spending about an hour to an hour and a half within the house, taking lots of details and measurements, and most importantly, lots of very good quality internal photographs.
The internet nowadays is the be-all and end-all really in a lot of cases. Over 90% of people that buy a property first see it on the internet, and we make sure that we're on all of the best performing websites, and we monitor that regularly to make sure we're always up to date, that we always know that the properties that we're advertising are on the best sites.
We have invested in technology so we can use floor plans on every set of details, we can use internal pictures on every set of details, and it is so important these days that we can communicate the properties to our buyers as quickly as possible. Hence the reason we're able to email those details out of a new property within minutes of it being ready to market. It's the first impressions, it's seeing the photographs. That is whether somebody will make a decision whether or not they're going to view your property or not.
With lettings, it's slightly different to sales, and I think that we have to tailor each let to the landlord and to the individual tenant, so it's a very individual service. We have 3 scales of service, which is find a tenant only, in which case we find the tenant and put them in the property, collection, where we collect the rent as well for the landlord, or full management, where we deal with absolutely everything from start to finish. Property management can be a headache for landlords, especially if they are based overseas or not in the local area, in which case we have our own in-house maintenance division. And because it's in-house, we also have control over when a job is done and that it's done to a professional standard.
Obviously people can visit our branches and get an update on their property and how things are going with their sale or their let at any time, but we understand lots of our clients are very busy people. It's not that easy always to come into the branch, so we've invested in technology again, particularly on our website, where our clients can log in and they can access details about their property. They can see, for example, how many details we've sent out, how many times their property's had a hit on the website. They can see immediately what someone's thinking about the property, and that goes on to once the property's under offer, they can see certain parts of the sales progression and how that's proceeding as well.
We have landlords that have been with us since 2000, and they continue, especially landlords that are overseas. They don't want the hassle of changing an agent. They want to find someone they trust and that they can depend on, and we offer that to them.
It's amazing how many times now that we deal with a client that we never actually meet on a face-to-face basis. A lot of these people are abroad. We've got clients all over the world who have portfolios of property, and we can manage them, deal with them, answer any queries over the internet, and never in fact actually meet them face-to-face.
I think the reason that we're different here is our really professional and friendly approach. We really want to make people's move as stress-free as possible. We really want to help them. We really want to assist with any needs that they might have, and that is one reason why our clients come back to us year after year after year.